I'm going to share with you something that is very interesting. This came to us in the form of an email. We get plenty of emails from people who have taken the course. We also get emails. We have a free link where you could write to one of our counselors, and they tell us what's going on, and we try to help them with their marriage. And this particular couple wrote to us, and they said, "This may sound scary, but we don't argue anymore. We do something else." Pique our curiosity, right? Well, I knew where they were coming from, and I knew where they were going to, because instead of arguing, what they're doing is what we teach, basically. And what we teach is this. Number one, don't settle for a mediocre marriage. Don't settle for an average marriage. And if your marriage is in serious trouble, don't give up. Because what's missing for you and for gazillion people in the world right now is basic education. Anything that you want to do in life, you need to get educated. You need to learn everything that you can about the topic. And then you need to learn the skills, and then you need to learn how to apply the skills, and you're on your way. But without that basis, it's not going to happen. One of the things that we teach is this. You need to develop within yourself unconditional love for your spouse. And in order to do that, you have to clean away the debris that is in your mind, habits that I refer to as reactionary habits. And usually they're negative. And what we say to people is this: if you start looking into your mind and you see the habits that are there and you are objective about it, you're going to go, oh my God, that's not even who I am. And that's the truth. And so here's what we say. And it is scary. I'm not going to pretend it's not. You go into your own mind. I did this, the very first time I did this was literally in 1981. That's how long ago. I haven't been helping marriages since 1981. I started in 2001 after my stint as a divorce mediator. But what I learned was called dispassionate introspection, where you take a look at your mind. And when I say, I'm not talking about the model of your mind, I'm talking about what's sitting in there, the negative feelings that you have, the prejudices that you have, the reactions that you have to things that really don't even bother you that much, but they're there and they blurt out at the slightest provocation, just some trigger, and really disrupt the happiness in your marriage. And so we begin in the course, just so you know, we have online courses for people whose marriages are in trouble or who really want to improve their marriage. And I begin with the anatomy of a fight. So you see, these people were referring to that. The anatomy of a fight basically is what I was just sharing with you, that your spouse says something to you and you react. And what I say, it's not you who's reacting, because you're a soul, you're perfection itself, but you don't know it. We don't know ourselves as souls. And so what happens is our mind is like a gun loaded up, and the slightest provocation, and bam, out comes something stupid. Out comes something mean. Out comes something defensive, reactionary. And so what this couple did was they did the scary thing, which is the right thing. They learned how to look at their mind, and then instead of arguing, they stopped themselves from fighting, and they pushed themselves into self-improvement. So here we are. We're at the Marriage Foundation. We are literally the leading edge of a revolution in marriage science, you might say. And what we do is we combine the spiritual aspects of marriage with the scientific aspects of marriage. We put it together so that you can have the most amazing marriage, and it's not going to kill you, and it's not going to scare you. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. We're here to serve you. Please subscribe to this channel so you can get these videos. They're really important for you. Like the video, and leave a comment. I want to hear what your thoughts are about this video and about your own marriage. And if you have a question about your marriage, I'm very happy to help you. A lot of people want, instead of writing to our counselors, they write to me. That's the only way to write to me. And I'll help them right there in the comment section. God bless you and take care. Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. Been saving marriages since 2001. Now, what can we say about not giving up and not settling? These are two big deals that for your marriage, these are vital concepts. And they boil down to two things that we offer you. One are the books that we have. I have Lessons for a Happy Marriage, which is the first book that I wrote, and Breaking the Cycle. They're both great. Flip a coin as to which one you want. That's for not settling. Those books lay out for you exactly what marriage is all about. The guidelines, the intricacies, delves into communication, all the things about marriage that you need to know. And if your marriage is doing fine, but you just have this little problem here, this little problem there, but it's basically doing fine, don't settle. I promise you this, when you read one of these books, you're going to learn more about marriage than you even knew you didn't know, and it's going to change everything for the better. You will be so grateful that you took my advice and got one of those books. Now, the Don't Give Up. When I began, I was structuring, compiling all the marriage help that people need in order to save their marriage. I was a divorce mediator until 2001, and so I was fortunate that I was accessing a support group for those who were going to get a divorce called Second Saturday in San Diego, California. And so I was able to pull out of those sessions individuals, after I told them that I could help them save their marriage, who were beyond on the verge of getting a divorce. I'm going to say 95 to 98% of the people for whom I got a divorce shouldn't have, didn't need to, had they known what I now know. I took all of that knowledge and I put it into comprehensive courses, one for men and one for women. These courses, your course based on your gender, will bring you from the depth of the swamp that you find yourself in, out of that, into the light, and help you achieve a marriage you never even dreamed possible. That's a promise. Now, what if you're not even married? What if you're going to get married and you're just looking around for marriage advice? In that case, and I actually created this for some friends, we have a premarital course, which is amazing. You'll never have a problem in your marriage. Well, like nobody ever has a problem, but you won't have any killer problems. You'll know how to be married to get the most out of your marriage. What if you're only dating? Then I have a course for you too. This one I actually created for my son, and it is a step-by-step process for you to attract your soulmate, and in the right way. I'm so glad that you found us. Please take advantage of that which we have to offer. We are here to serve you. I'm Paul Friedman. God bless you, and take care.